One Love family, what's up? Jesse Tree here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Giving thanks for another day. God bless this day in the earth, wind, fire, and water. Being ennobled every day by the prana all around us and cultivating our chi to become our highest potential. I'm grateful for this ongoing process. Giving thanks, about to break my prana feast slash dry fast that I do every day, 23 hours. Today I got some watermelon juice. I got a dark berry with lion's mane and all that kind of good stuff, and apothecary tart cherry juice, and one of these nice mushroom elixirs, a root beer mushroom elixir, and my usual some seaweeds and stuff here. Got my Siberian red ginseng, and got a question today that relates to a number of thoughts that I've had. And they were wondering, when am I going to trust that my body will create everything it needs and that I can live completely off of prana? And it's a very good question because, and he also was wondering, when will I stop relying on micronutrients, and is it possible to develop both of those mind states simultaneously in health states or realities? And honestly, the way this has worked for me from the beginning is to follow what my herbalism teacher talks about is the vital force. If you follow the vital force of your body and your inner guidance, then it will always steer you in the right direction. And I was just listening today on some wonderful information about fasting and metabolic switching and the benefits that come from getting your body to burn, ketones, and then burn off, glycogen, and then what happens after 72 hours of water fasting, and the way the body starts to create stem cells, and this is all a big part of the allure of the breatharian lifestyle for me. That your body, you can die 100 years old with lots of stem cells still in your body, but not have access to them. And this, I believe, this technology of fasting is the way in which we can open up the ability to rebuild our bodies almost infinitely, potentially. And that's yet to be seen, but that's something that I'd like to live a long life, a long, healthy, happy life, and that is one of the big allures, because what I've done to this point is, first I switched to raw foods. Raw foods did miracles for me, and I had learned about breatharianism because I was a consciousness explorer, and I had gotten into sun gazing. Been working with like psilocybin and doing meditation and stuff, and heard about yogis, and all of it sounded like supernatural and amazing to me. And I definitely have had a long-standing intrigue in it, but never really had my eyes on the goal of it. I just eventually stopped eating breakfast. I'd start with a smoothie for breakfast, but then at a certain point it kind of left me, and I just wanted to have a smoothie more at like 12 or 1, and then that left me. And I was also practicing with fasting because I'd heard about the health benefits, and all the while also been called to grounding, to exercising, to meditation, qigong, just naturally inclined. Just it's the life I want to live. It's something that appeals to me, a natural, mystic, healthy, long, beautiful life. And so I've just been following my body's healing the whole time. And there was a certain point in my raw food journey where, because I had eaten a bunch of agave and a bunch of nuts and seeds that were not soaked and sprouted, and I started to develop problems with my teeth and was getting some cavities and stuff. So I read up on about it, and for a short while I did a little bit of fish and goat meat milk kefir, and ate a little bit more cooked and more fats, and that helped heal my teeth. And I just followed, what my body was telling me, and then once I get past that, I was inclined to go back to raw after having learned what I did, and staying away from, things like agave nectar, which is like basically like high fructose corn syrup, sticking with things that are more mineral dense like maple syrup, you know, and being careful about how much sugar I intake, and that fruit sugar is really the best form of sugar to ingest. So all these things just kind of led me along, and so I will release drinks when when I feel the vital force telling me to do so in my body, but also the way it connects with my psychology. I still have a family. I still like to sit down at the end of the day and sit at the table with them and have something with them. Eventually, I'm going to want to release that and just be in this total sense of freedom, and that's what the allure of breatharianism is. And we have this sense in our culture of like goals and achieving goals, but once you get to your goal, then it's like, okay, now what? So what? You get that new car or whatever, and it's cool for like a day or two, maybe a week, but then it fades, you know. And my highest goals are to achieve enlightenment, to heal the earth through permaculture, to help other people heal, and I'm more in love with the process and this moving towards prana. I'm just in love. I'm just having fun. I love that I can go to work all day or go do things with family and friends or go teach a class, and I don't have to worry about what I'm going to bring and what I'm going to eat and all that stuff. And then when I come home, I enjoy my juices, and it's a very wonderful experience. And so I think you can develop both of these things simultaneously, and it's just a matter of, you know, it's about the process and not the product. So anyway, hope you got something from that. I'm going to do some more videos about this, as well as what Hilton Hotima calls the body's vital adjustment, and the way that plays into the pranic life, into epigenetics, and into just, being able to create reality, essentially. So anyway, hope you got something from this. Hope you have a beautiful day. One love.